Could you talk about Ray as a very good actor himself?
Mr. Ray, I'm sure, knew everything about acting, but probably his innate shyness prevented him from becoming an actor. Because whenever I have found him directing some of his actors by showing him actually what to do, how to act, he was simply perfect. He was very, very good. Although he did not resorted to this kind of direction most of the time. Most of the time he would explain and give specific instructions what to do and what not to do. But occasionally when he found that some actor would benefit by seeing what is to be done, he would act it out for him. And then I found out that he knows everything about acting, all the coordination, all the work with his face, the eyes, the voice, his gestures, everything was perfect.
Did acting in Mr. Ray's films influence your theater acting, you think?
Not so much, well, maybe to an extent, but what really influenced my association with Mr. Ray in my theatre work was his infinite care about the details which he used to take in his filmmaking. And then I was also very inspired to take up the task of controlling all the departments of the theatre, which he used to do in his films. So that way, and I learned quite a few things from him, in the sense that how to use music in a performance, how to use the actors' mise en scene and all that. These things must have been Mr. Ray's influence on me. And I have carried it to the theatre, and I thought that these two mediums can interact with each other and would benefit.
Rabindranath Tagore said even those people we believe we know well are largely creators of our own imagination. How well do you think did you know Mr. Ray?
Well, I can't claim that I knew Mr. Ray absolutely or thoroughly, because no one can claim that probably. Particularly with such a man of such dimensions, it is impossible to fathom the total Satyajit Ray. But all I can say that I knew him reasonably well, because I have also said that previously that we had the same kind of attitude towards life in many respects, and also same kind of legacy, for instance the legacy of Tagore. And I, being much younger to him, I was very much inspired by him to do the way he does things. But through this long collaboration of ours, I came to know this man, and we became so close that I was almost one of their family. So without risking to be inaccurate, I can just say that I knew him reasonably well, but I can't claim that I knew him totally.
How well was it possible to really know who he was actually?
Who?
How well was it possible to really know who he was, do you think?
Sorry, will you repeat the question?
Yes. How well was it possible to really know him? I mean, was he a very secret person?
No, not really. But he was basically a shy person. He wouldn't open up in front of a stranger very easily, and he would not reveal himself to a great degree if he didn't feel there is a necessity to do so. But he was a very approachable man. Anyone could walk into his room and talk to him. But again, there was a limit to that, because with his very imposing personality, it wasn't possible to be over-friendly with him. You know what I mean?
With, do you recall particular events or anecdotes that speak loud about your very close relationship?
Well, there are hundreds, but it's very difficult to recall one at this moment. I don't know.
A very good one.
Huh?
A very good one, let's say.
I don't know. You know, he was very friendly while working, and even off from work, he was very friendly. Once he fell ill and was in the hospital for a few days. Although I got to know this, I couldn't just manage to go and see him for a couple of days. And then when I went to his cubicle in the hospital at last, he saw me and he started laughing and said, "Oh, you have come at last. I've been pestered by everybody in the hospital that when is your most favorite actor coming, we would like to see him." So now, and then he called out to some of the nurses that, "Yes, my favorite actor is here, will you please come and see him now?"